Heartbroken by the loss of our father, but honored to have the opportunity to reflect on his life with you today. It is important that we acknowledge and fully experience the emotions of this day, on which we have gathered to say goodbye to Mzee Oletunta. Our father was someone who always had good stories to tell, but most importantly, he was a good listener. He was patient, kind, and the very best friend you could ever hope to find. He was not an ordinary man. We are proud to tell the world that he was our father. Our father was a pillar and a beacon of hope to the society and the nation at large. Rest in peace, Dad.
We as a family of the JM family will be forever grateful to Mzee Oletunta. He was a man who not only assisted us as a family in finding the body of our late father, but he was also the one who let the world at large know that my father had been murdered. If it wasn't for him, history would be a different story today, which the family of JM intend to sit down and discuss how we can help build something for the community that will benefit the community.
The second born of Mzee Oletunta. Mzee has been a dad, a father, a very kind man to everyone, who his passion was taking care of his children, looking most of the family issues from a very different angle. He has been very kind, caring, and at most to say, he has been a very good storyteller to his family and even relatives. He's a very good man that has rested today, and as his son, we just say we release him in peace, and we hope one day we are going to meet with him. About our relationship with the family of JM Kariuki, this family has come together since when our dad found the body under a bush at JM Kariuki memorial site while we were very young. At that age, I think I was about 8 years, and it really troubled him. His life was changed from that time, and this is when, after some tortures, he decided to leave the place where there was access to road to avoid those embarrassment from the government of the day, and that is when we came to this point where there was no any access. It was a God's plan for him to see the body and report to the police, but for human beings this was actually wrong, because they wanted to hide the truth, but the world came to know the truth because of him reporting to the police, and then the world now knew that he was assassinated and thrown to the bush for the hyenas to feed on. The history is buried with him. Unfortunately, all the information he has given since the day he found the body has never been used for the benefit of JM's family or even our own family. This was a great man, a man that was very courageous and very brave to report such an incident. So we have lost a very great and a hero of the Maasai, a legend, and we thank God for that 109 years that he has lived together, and we believe we are going to miss him as his children and his grandchildren. Left behind our two mothers, the 14 of us, and 80 grandchildren, and great children, 29 of them. So we lay to rest, and we have accepted as a family. Since then we have been very close as the two families. I remember in several occasions they have been visiting us when we have any occasion, when we have any celebration, when at times they just pop in and come and see Mzee. So we have been very close together. During this time, we have always worked as a family. Let me say we have been like a family. This situation brought us together, and it has also make a bond the two families together. For now, Mzee is gone, but history is still with us, and I believe the two families are still together, because as for his honor, you have to maintain the relationship that he created between the two families. So I believe the families will still be together. As a family, we shall be remembering Mzee for keeping us together, um, and making us a peaceful family. He did not like people who do not agree on very small things. So I think this is something that we have to follow his footsteps in making sure that we are together and living in peace. He loved peace. He was very kind and caring. So we shall also take the mantle now, and keep the peace and maintain the unity of the family. As a son, I'll have to follow his footsteps in bringing the family together, taking care of those ones who are down. You try to praise them so that they improve their relationship with other people, and bonding the whole family. With the family of JM, they are planning, or there are plans in the 15 acres that was allocated to them for a construction of an institution, either a learning institution or health facilities, to benefit this community. As a family, we are going to work with JM's family to make these projects come to be, and once finances are available, we shall be in the forefront in running this institution to see that this dream come true. As I said earlier, he always wishes and he makes sure that the dreams comes true, and this is the legacy he has left, by making sure that the dreams of most of his children come true.